Hi, happy Friday. So I just thought to share this. Full disclosure, I don't even know if I'm gonna put this up on YouTube or if I'm talking to myself or if I'll just add it to one of the chronicles that my kids will watch when they grow older. So just random story here. Um, Growing up, I didn't have long hair. I wasn't one of those people you would say had long hair. My hair often grew like to my nape. Is this the nape? The nape? Or if you stretch it out, blow dry, maybe just at the bottom of my neck. But I've never had like shoulder length hair or that type of thing. I've done different things with my hair. I've permed it, I've texlaxed it. And then just a couple of years ago, I just decided, oh, I also did dreadlocks. I did faux locks for 4 years. I had amazing faux locks for 4 years. And when I took them down, nobody could believe those were faux locks because I really rocked those dreadlocks. I loved them. But I've always just had this weird relationship with hair. I never really understood what all the kink is for. Like, God, really, seriously. The kink was a little bit too much for me to manage. But then the natural phase came some 5, 6, 7 years ago, if I'm not wrong. And I jumped on that bandwagon and just said, I'm just gonna enjoy natural hair. Then I did a big chop. I shaved off my hair, did a cut, thanks to this amazing guy called the 254 hairstyler. He's amazing. And so I did a chop. I loved it. And then after that chop, I just decided I'm just going to nurture my hair. I'm going to love on my hair. I won't put chemical. Let's just see how it goes. Now, I've always wanted long hair, but because I never saw it growing up, I just didn't want to dream. My sisters have long hair. My mom had long hair. I just thought I was the exception. And so having long hair was never a dream. My closest friends have long hair, but for me, it wasn't like, wow, what can I do to get long hair? But I would try. So I was just like, if my hair is healthy, if it's not cutting, if it's moisturized, then it'll grow, right? Coupled with that, and just coming from my space of nutrition and wellness, I knew that hair has also much more to do with the products you put on the outside. It's also about your lifestyle and your nutrition. And coming from a history of being a binge eater, I'll share that story at some point. I had a chronic binge eating disorder, struggled with depression, anxiety over the years. And so I knew my lifestyle didn't serve for what I wanted, or what I would have wanted in as far as just hair length and just having beautiful hair. And so I just started rocking wigs because I love wigs. It's just a beautiful expression. Just you wake up with a different wig and you just feel and look amazing. And so I just went the wig route for the longest time. And I still love wigs. I still wear wigs to this day. I love them. Um, but last year, I really got intentional with taking care of my hair. And so I just did a lot of research. I created a regime and I stuck to it. That's another thing I struggled with. It was just the consistency because every time I would set out to try a new regime, 2, 3 weeks into it, I get distracted. I see this new thing and I'm like, let me try that. But I never really tried a regime for a consistent amount of time. And so mid last year, this is 2022, I just got into a regime and I got into it fully from about August. And so I took pictures of where my hair was starting from. That was very interesting. But the good thing out of it is I was really, really consistent with what I wanted to achieve. And I did not step out of my regime. I just stayed true to what I knew I wanted. So August 2022, I just decided, okay, I'm doing this. I'm going to create a hair regime and I'm going to be consistent with it. I don't care if something else comes. I don't care if I discover something new. I'm not adding, I'm not removing. This is the route I'm taking and that's it. I'm going to just do this for about 6 months and I'm going to see how far my hair goes. And so I got into a regime. I just reevaluated my supplement stack and I set it out. And every day I would just do what I needed to do about my hair. And so when I match, right, this is the first week of March. So last month I had coffee with a friend and I didn't have a wig. I just had my natural hair in twists and a cap and we're seated in Java. And she's like, your hair is really long. And I'm like, I mean, no one's ever told me that. And so I'm like, really? Okay, thanks. And so that day, as I'm just spritzing my hair and I'm looking at the length and I'm like, wait, this hair actually looks long. And my kids were also telling me, Mom, your hair looks long. And so yesterday, I decided to just go and have it washed and blow dried. I hadn't blow dried in 5 years, guys. And so I went, I had my hair stretched out, and I was shook because Eunice, the hairdresser, was blow drying past my nip. She was like going down, and she's going down. And I'm like, what on earth are you stretching back there? And you know, like ladies, when you're in the salon, you can see the back. So you do like this to see. And I couldn't see the end. I couldn't see the end of my hair. And I was so shocked. And so I didn't want to look shocked because the other ladies in the salon, and they're like, oh, your hair looks healthy and stuff. And so I come home and I quickly tell Mwende, our house manager, listen, take a screenshot. But the whole time she's staring at me in shock. She's like, and I'm like, so I turn around and she takes a picture of my hair. And I look at my hair and I'm like, oh my God, is that my hair? Are you even serious? Like, I didn't even have time to be excited. It was just more of shock. It's like, what? And so I'm completely happy. I mean, for some people, this hair is nothing. But guys, my hair is literally going down to my bra. Okay. I don't know if you can see this, but my hair is literally going all the way down. And for some people, they've had long hair. This is not a biggie. But my reason for sharing this story is, as I was going for a walk today, I was just thinking about the whole story, and I'd held my hair in a bun at the back, like a ponytail. And guys, it was just flying, and I'm like, who? What? I'm so happy. But as I thought about it, I just thought, you know what? Isn't this the same with life? Like sometimes we set out to do a thing, and there are things we desire so much, and there are steps it takes to get there. And these steps require of us to be consistent, to persevere, to endure, to learn, to grow. But oftentimes, I can speak for myself, and I know it's for many, I would rather see things come to pass sooner than later. Waiting has never been my thing. Patience is something I've come to learn by force through the processes of life. But I'm one of those people who would, in the past, get quickly exhausted, defeated, hopeless when I am putting my everything into something and not seeing the results. And that's why you see people finding themselves in cases of yo-yo dieting. You find people just starting a thing and then stopping and just completely giving up. You see guys going to the gym in January in herds, right? And by February, end of February, gym is empty. It is just that process of I'm putting in the work every day, but I'm not seeing the goal. I'm not seeing the results. I'm not seeing the results. And then we get exasperated. We look at the person next to us, or we go to Instagram and you see this person who looks amazing as if they woke up like that. But we don't realize the time, the process, the effort, the investment, the cost, the sacrifice of achieving what you want to achieve. And so this hair story is really just to tell you guys, when I was putting in the work, spritzing my hair, moisturizing section by section, it's a lot of work as opposed to just wearing a wig like a kofia and keeping it moving. But I literally had to take time. And sometimes I just used to say, what is the point of all this? This is so ridiculous, you know? But I didn't know something was happening. I did not know that something was actually happening. And so I just want to motivate somebody out there that, you know what, if you've been putting in the work and you just feel like throwing in the towel, or you're just feeling defeated, or you're just feeling completely lackluster about your goal, whatever it is, stay in the ring, be consistent, show up every day, regardless of how you feel. Show up even when you don't see the results. You just don't know when suddenly things just start to fall into place for you. Because if you know you're doing the right thing, it's going to come to pass, right? As opposed to what? As opposed to going back to old habits, what does that bear? What does that bear? You already know the outcome of your bad habits. Been there, done that, right? Trying something new can feel very uncomfortable, sometimes shows like it looks like nothing is happening, but you just never know. So whether you're trying to lose weight or you're trying to build that business, whatever it is you're doing, and you know you're doing the right thing, and you know what you're doing is good for you, it's needed, stay true. Stay true, stay consistent. That is the word. Stay consistent, persevere, endure. And you just don't know when things will start to fall into place. Alrighty, happy Friday. Take care.